For decades, the term deep state has been whispered in dark corners, dismissed as mere paranoia, or labeled as a fringe conspiracy theory. Yet, as political scandals, intelligence leaks, and global power shifts continue to emerge, the idea that an unelected network of elites secretly controls governments, financial institutions, and the flow of information has gained serious traction. But how deep does this control go? Who are the hidden hands pulling the strings of nations? And most importantly, what is their ultimate goal? Origins of the deep state, a government beyond the government. The term deep state was first widely used to describe the shadow government in Turkey, where intelligence agencies, military leaders, and political elites operated behind the scenes, manipulating elections and orchestrating coups. However, many researchers believe that similar covert structures exist worldwide, particularly in the United States and other Western democracies. While elected officials come and go, intelligence agencies, defense contractors, global banking systems, and multinational corporations remain in place, shaping policies and decisions regardless of who sits in office. Some speculate that the modern deep state was solidified after World War II, when the U.S. intelligence community expanded massively with the formation of the CIA in 1947, followed by the National Security Agency, NSA, in 1952. With these agencies gaining unprecedented power and secrecy, many argue that the real power no longer resides with the President or Congress, but instead with a hidden network of operatives, military-industrial leaders, and corporate moguls who operate above the law. The key players of the deep state. The deep state is not one group, but a collection of overlapping power structures. According to various sources and whistleblowers, the true rulers of global politics include intelligence agencies. The CIA, NSA, FBI, and MI6 allegedly control narratives, engage in psychological operations, and manipulate leaders. Defense contractors and military-industrial complex. Companies like Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, and Boeing are said to push endless wars for profit. International banking cartels. Institutions like the Federal Reserve, the IMF, and the World Bank wield control over the global economy, often overriding national sovereignty. Billionaire elites and think tanks. Groups like the Bilderberg Group, the Council on Foreign Relations, CFR, and the Trilateral Commission are often accused of setting global policies behind closed doors. Tech giants and big media. Corporations such as Google, Meta, Facebook, and Twitter are believed to be censoring dissenting voices while pushing specific political narratives. Major events linked to deep state involvement. Over the decades, many major world events have been linked to the deep state, with claims that they were either orchestrated, exploited, or controlled for greater power. The JFK assassination, 1963, many believe that President John F. Kennedy was killed for challenging the intelligence agencies and attempting to dismantle the CIA. The Watergate scandal, 1972 to 1974, some argue this was not about justice but a deep state move to remove Nixon after he resisted certain intelligence policies. 9/11 and the War on Terror, 2001 present, allegations suggest that elements within the U.S. government allowed or even orchestrated the attacks to justify global surveillance and endless wars. The 2008 financial crisis, some conspiracy theorists claim the collapse was engineered to centralize power within elite banking families. COVID-19 and global surveillance, 2019 present, many believe the pandemic was used to increase control over populations, from lockdowns to vaccine mandates, digital IDs, and financial resets. The deep state versus democracy. Who really holds the power? While democracies give the illusion of power to the people, many argue that elected officials merely act as puppets for larger, unseen forces. Presidents who challenge these powers often face scandals, political sabotage, or worse. Consider how Donald Trump frequently spoke about the deep state undermining his presidency. Barack Obama expanded government surveillance under the Patriot Act, further strengthening deep state operations. Joe Biden, as a longtime Washington insider, has faced accusations of being deeply embedded within this network. Even foreign leaders like Vladimir Putin, Xi Jinping, and others have accused Western intelligence agencies of meddling in global affairs to keep control over world events. The future of the deep state, total control or rebellion? With the rise of artificial intelligence, digital currencies, and mass surveillance, many believe that the deep state is closer than ever to achieving full control over society. The introduction of central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, biometric tracking, and AI-powered censorship could eliminate privacy and financial freedom entirely. However, an increasing number of whistleblowers, independent journalists, and alternative media platforms are fighting back. Figures like Edward Snowden, Julian Assange, and countless others have risked their lives to expose the deep state's secrets. Conclusion: is the deep state real? Whether one believes in the deep state or not, the concentration of power among a small group of unelected individuals is undeniable. The biggest question remains: if the deep state truly exists, can it be stopped? Or is it too late to reclaim true democracy and freedom? The battle between control and liberty is ongoing. But one thing is certain: the deep state is no longer just a theory. For many, it is the unseen reality shaping our world. Please remember to like, share and subscribe for more. Stay informed.